What's up, guys, and welcome back to episode 11 of the Player Base Podcast. My name is Xotic, and here with me today is Mulzak.
Are you trying to be a big YouTuber?
Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Thanks for watching.
I will say I hope that the quality of these actually start to sound better from this point, because I know that they have been a little in some places. Since I've been editing them, they've been a lot better. But we just switched our channel to our server rather to closer to us. So I haven't heard anything wrong yet.
Yeah, you sound beautiful, Mulzak.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh yeah, that's good. But today, guys, we're talking about the PS5 again, because you can't get
This time, the console.
and the. Are we gonna do the controller too?
Yeah, we'll talk about the controller.
All right.
When I say console, I just mean everything about the console. We might even dive into some of the games if we end up. You never know with me and you, honestly.
Oh yeah. So first off, I want to talk about what everybody's talking about, the design. Yeah. Don't tell me I'm the only one that saw that PS5 waifu thing. Mulzak.
I honestly love the design, but you and I are actually in the minority on that.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people do not like this design at all.
I mean, if you saw the previous design where it looked like
Like a GameCube
yeah,
with a big ass V in the middle of it. Yeah, I did.
I was.
But I mean, honestly, none of that compares to the boomerang controller from the PS3. Did you see that? Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Let me look it up. But you go ahead and talk about the design real quick.
Okay, well, the design. Well, I really something about it. I just really like white and black on technology. I love that color design, especially the white. It looks so sleek and beautiful to me.
Oh, definitely.
Hmm?
I love that it's a white console, and I know that sounds weird, but we've always had the black for a launch date, and yeah, black would look good in this if they like kind of reversed it a little bit. But I just like that we're having white for a launch day because it's different. It's different.
It is different. It's like we're moving into the future with PS5.
But yeah, okay, Exotic. I'm about to send you this through Discord real quick, and your reaction can be through the podcast here. But
Okay.
look at this. This was the original announcement for the PS3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to look this up with me as I'm about to see this. Oh my god.
That, my good sir, is what we call the boomerang controller.
That is disgusting. Oh my.
That was the official reveal for the PlayStation 3. They revealed that.
It's like something from Star Trek.
You have to remember that kind of design was a little bit in that time, but that is an ugly controller.
It is. You ruined my eyes. My eyes.
But the good thing about Sony is that they knew, okay, we listen to our fans. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. Speaking of Sony listening to their fans, there were a lot of changes to the PS5 controller.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of feedback from the DualShock PS4 controller. They changed the shape so it's more curved instead of straight. Like the handlebars are straight.
Okay, here's one thing that I have to say about this is I think the PS4 controller is perfect. And I know people are gonna disagree with that, and that's okay. Everyone has their own opinion. But I think the PS4 controller is just its width and everything is perfect. And the PS5 controller, it looks like they sleeked it down a little more to be more similar to an Xbox One controller. And I'm gonna still love the controller. It's not gonna have that same feeling. I love the PS4 controller so much.
I actually gotta agree with you. I mean, the design is beautiful. I've never really had any problems with it. I always love the touchpad feature. Like they could have done better with that, in the game design department, using it in more games, I felt. But yeah.
That is one thing that lacked in the PS4 era was we had the touchpad, but it was basically just another button. It was the button to pull up your mini map. That was basically
Yeah.
what it was.
Luckily that will be no more. Have you seen those videos about like a whole another screen on your controller?
Yes. I'm not going to confirm or deny, or I'm not going to say that that is a thing that is real or not real because I haven't seen Sony formally announce it. Personally, I hope that it is real to where, like, the touchpad is a whole LED screen and everything. But my concern with that is the PS4 controller already doesn't last too long in battery life. So what's gonna happen there?
Well, they changed the port to instead of USB, it's gonna be USB-C. And from what I've heard, it's gonna be at least 4 to 40 times more powerful in terms of charging. And just process.
So it's not gonna be the same charger anymore? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they changed that. Well, I'm a little
It's
bit.
probably honestly gonna be the same charger as like the new Galaxy phones.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the exact same charger. That's one. So
That's what I figured because it's a really fast, good charger. Like since I've gotten my Galaxy S20, literally the new chargers that come with these are crazy. This thing from zero will charge all the way to full in an hour and a half or less.
damn, Mulzak, trying to send one over to you, boy. I need a new phone too. It's up on this USB. But yeah, I'm kind of a little bit sad because I miss the how useful the USB cord is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Someone has at least one USB cord, so you're never looking for a charger for your controller. But now
Hmm.
this is going to be a little bit more rare. That's the only part I'm going to miss about it.
I mean, as time goes on here in like 5 years, I see most phones going to that charger. So I feel like we'll be in the same situation as we are now when we get to that point.
Man, I hope so. I'm gonna.
I wanted to ask your opinion on because there's a lot of controversy on this. Is Does the disc tray make the console look ugly to you?
The disc tray?
If you bring up a side by side picture of the two, the one without a disc tray actually looks so much better. I mean, in my opinion and a lot of other people's opinion, I I will probably honestly get the digital version just because of how it looks.
Okay, I will say that the digital version looks better, but I'm not gonna say that the disc version looks bad.
I'm not gonna say it goes. I'm not gonna go as far to say as it's bad or ugly, but I have heard people say, "Hey, personally, I think that this thing is pretty ugly with the disc tray," and I can see where they're coming from because it's not concave completely. It goes more. It has like a curve that goes outwards, so I can see where they're coming from at that.
Mhm. Speaking of that curve, I know I was just talking about how I love the design, but does it? It feels like they're kind of taking off of Wii a little bit.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could see it.
I mean, the Wii was kind of like a straight billboard,
Yeah,
but this is kind of
the Wii was like a small brick.
God. I can't, what was that? Have you seen that like pic going around on Twitter about the PS5 controller, but it's thick, like an anime?
No. Oh yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about that. I'm like, what? Who drew this? I know I
Yeah.
this in my life until now.
That is. I love those pictures, the PS5 memes, and this is the difference between. And I'm not fanboying or anything to anybody listening. I love all consoles equally, but this is the difference between Xbox fans and PlayStation fans, because Xbox fans got memes about the Xbox, and they got upset. The PlayStation fans, they see the memes and they think that they're hilarious of their own console. And I don't know, that to me, that's one of the differences between Xbox and PlayStation fans. Like,
Is
we
that really how it is?
like, seriously, the Xbox fans got so butthurt over the memes, and I'm not saying this is all Xbox fans. So if you're an Xbox fan and you love it, I'm not talking about you if you didn't get mad. But a lot of Xbox fanboys got mad at the memes about their console.
I'm not uh really into that, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Thank you for the wisdom. Appreciate it.
Um, and I would like to point out, right, on the podcast here, that any of these fan creations and any of these exclusive edition PS5 pictures you're seeing, they're being made by the same guy that made all the Xbox Series X fan creations. So don't think that they're real, because some people think that they are and they're not. They do
Are you
look
talking
really
about
good though.
the PS5 designs, fan design?
Yes. There's a guy that made a whole bunch of Series X designs, and now he's doing PS5 designs. And like, he's made a Horizon one that looks freaking amazing. Um he made a Cyberpunk one, a few others. They
Hmm,
look really good.
cool. Cool, but I wanted to ask your opinion on about they're kicking out physical CDs. I wanted to ask how you felt about that, because I know how I feel. The
What do you mean?
the PS5, there's a CD option and there's a internet option where you can put games in.
Oh, you're talking about the disc tray?
Yeah, disc tray. Yeah,
I it's
I'm
it's a marketing move, right? So the the disc tray adds about $50 to the console. This
what?
is this is a this is a statistic that we all know. It adds about $50 to the console. So what's gonna happen, in my opinion, is PS5 550 or 500. I'm thinking 550 though. And then the discless version with no disc tray is gonna be 450 or 500. Whichever one it's going to be, it's going to be a $50 difference. I think if they do $100 difference, then it's going to be 450 and 550. But we have seen the proof that the PS5 cannot be made for under $450. So I think that's with the disc tray. So I think that they're going to put the one that has no disc tray at 450, make a little bit of profit off of that, like a $50 profit off of that, and then put in the disc version at $50 to $100 more, because I don't see the Xbox Series X going for less than six or less than 550. There's no way they can do it.
550. All these numbers, bro. Okay, so they need to release the price.
They do, but I don't see that happening until August. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's
Mm,
basically a game of chicken, right? So Xbox is not gonna release it first unless Sony provokes them to do it somehow. and Sony's not going to release it first because they're the market leader. Why would they? So it's just a game of chicken.
I hope they wrap it up real soon.
I don't see maybe late August. I mean, they could push this thing out for a while.
Man, so Mulzak, is there going to be a way to? Because you know how I feel about Minecraft. I play it a lot. So I don't have it on the internet. I have it in a disc.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to get the internet version, then why just not have Minecraft unless I bought it online?
Basically, yeah.
Damn.
See, that's another big reason that I want the disc one, because I do have PS4 games that I would like to play enhanced. That's the only thing that will probably make me get the disc over the discless.
Man, PS5 graphics are gonna be so good. You can probably play Minecraft with shaders on
That's
console.
actually exactly what you're going to be able to do. Ray tracing will be enabled on these new consoles.
I was making a. Are you serious?
No, I'm serious. It's already been released on PC. It's ray tracing and all of that stuff has been put out on the PC version and will be on Xbox Series X, I know for a fact. So there's no reason it's not going to be on the PS5 version. There's no reason that they wouldn't do it.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, no, Minecraft, if you after this you'll have to go look it up. Minecraft looks beautiful with this stuff on.
I'm looking it up
Beautiful.
right now. This looks amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm so excited with the builds people are going to be able to do.
But what I wanted to ask your opinion on is, you know how during the reveal they showed, the controller, the two consoles, and then they started showing off like all this like headsets and a TV remote and a camera. Do you think that they're going to be trying to put all of that in a bundle, or
Definitely.
huh?
It would be a mistake not to put that in a bundle, you know?
I don't know, because I mean, I could see the console coming with the headset, but a camera, I don't know. I don't know if I could see the console coming with a camera, because if they do that, they're repeating the mistakes of Microsoft from last generation. Because if you don't remember, the Xbox One launched with a camera, and they basically said, "Oh, you have to buy it with a camera." And then they ended up coming in $100 more than the PS4 because of that camera. So that's, if you didn't know, that's why the PS4 basically took over this generation.
I actually didn't know that.
The Xbox One launched $100 more than the PS4, and it really hurt them.
Wow, I'm getting smart just talking to you, Mulzak.
I listen to a lot of gaming stuff, and I've followed these things when they were coming out, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be a wrong move if they put the camera in there. Because nobody really uses the camera, right? So personally, if they put the camera separately, I will probably go buy it because I will stream from my PS5. So having that camera will be nice. It'll be a nice upgrade.
Well, you're talking about if Sony forces you to buy the camera, but that's probably not going to happen. They might just have it in a separate bundle where you can get the camera.
Yeah, and like if they have a separate bundle for like $100 more, and it comes with the headset, the charging dock, the TV remote, the camera, yeah, go for it all the way. I support that, but I just don't think it should come with the base PS5. I just feel like that's a mistake.
Going back to the design, they definitely had an upgrade with the entire controller. I mean, that's
Yeah,
but
that's the big thing you wanted to talk about. Go ahead, start talking about the controller to me, buddy.
to the beginning. Okay, so the handles, they added a grip, like a natural grip to the handles, so you don't have to buy a grip.
Mm-hmm.
buy grips separately to
I'm
get
gonna
a good.
actually pause you for a second, and I'm gonna let you go back to it. But I don't think there's really any pictures you can Google to look it up or anything. But if you haven't seen this, the, I mean, you could probably find it, but it would just take a minute to find. Is what I was saying. There are pictures, but on the console itself and the controller, there are little tiny PlayStation symbols, like the X, the circle, the square, the triangle. There actually are little tiny PlayStation symbols engraved into the console itself and the controller.
I mean, that's cool.
I mean, all around it.
All
But
around it. Oh,
yeah, all around it. You can't
I,
really see it from far, but I'll try to find a picture of it for you. But go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead with your controller talk.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm excited about the grip. That's one thing I'm excited about. Another thing is that they removed the light bar completely. So they moved it to the touchpad area of the controller is going to be on
Mhm.
the sides now,
Yes.
and that's going to fix one issue which I had with the PS4 controller, which is you couldn't really see the light bar unless tilted the controller towards you. Couldn't really see it while you were hardcore gaming, but now you can.
Yeah.
I'm really kind of like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice, nice touch. I like it.
Yeah, I do enjoy that a lot because okay, if you haven't seen it on the PS5 I mean 4 controller, there is on the top of the touchpad a little clear area that light comes through, but it's not going to be anywhere near as visible as this PS5 controller will be.
Yeah. Also, slightly off topic, but I mean, where does that light come from? Like, I don't even see like a light area for that light to
Yeah.
come. Design. Anyway, so
Okay, I am going to send you two pictures right now.
okay,
And one is of just the grip. You can see that grip you were talking about on the controller, right? It's Oh, well, I
yeah.
didn't mean to put it in there, but I guess that would be okay. And then look in that. You can, if you actually look closely, that is the
Oh,
grip. It's
okay.
like that. That's how they do it.
It's super super tiny, but they
Yeah.
have. I can see circle, triangle, X, square on the grip area of the PS5 controller. You should look up for yourself, guys.
It's
There's
really cool what they did there. And that's on the PlayStation also. That's on the console too.
no wonder these are so expensive. They have to have a guy checking out each and every controller, carving out these symbols. That's why it's so expensive, bro.
I mean, we don't know the price yet though.
What we do know is that we're probably gonna have to sell a kidney to get one.
No, the discless version. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. This is my honest opinion. I think the discless version will be 450, which is really a steal for what we're gonna get. Even at 500, this thing is a powerhouse. It is going to be amazing to play games on. Same with the Series X. These like the Series X is stronger than the PS5. It is going to be a powerhouse for
Strong
gaming.
PS5?
Huh? Yes, the Series X is stronger than the PS5.
Huh.
But you have to remember that the PS each console, it has their own advantages. So each console, the company took the time to render everything and basically I'm forgetting the word I'm trying to use, but each company made their product perfect for their specs that they made, if that makes sense. So while the Series X might be capable of more power, the PS5, I mean, they put this thing and they toned it down and they worked out all of these parts to work together. Same thing with the Xbox Series X. So it just depends on what people do with it, honestly.
We should have like a whole nother talk about the pros and cons of each of the consoles, but
Yeah, we could.
right now, one more thing, two more things I want to talk about. They in the picture of the controllers, Mr. and Mrs. Audience, they removed the buffer between the R1 and R2 buttons. So you could potentially, I got this from a PlayStation Grenade, shout out. You could potentially press both, my goodness, press both buttons at the same time. I think that could make for some interesting gameplay elements, for game design.
So you mean like say someone made their game based around you could press both of them and throw like something out of both hands at once. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Or okay,
I'm saying,
I'm misunderstanding what you were talking about then.
okay, so the two triggers on one side, you have R1, you have R2.
Yeah.
Talking about those two triggers,
Okay.
you can press them both at the same time potentially now.
Hmm.
Because they removed a buffer between them, so you can only press one at a time on the PS4
Yeah.
with one finger, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And then you got also haptic feedback.
Haptic feedback, dude.
I like okay, basically for anyone that doesn't understand haptic feedback, it's I mean, we already have this now, but it's going to be super evaluated in the new generation. It's going to be redone completely. So when you push the R2 or L2 button and you press it say halfway down, it'll do half, like, you know what I mean. It feels like you're actually only doing like half power in the game or something like that. And
So,
it's basically we're going to have way more control over that.
what one example that Sony gave is that, say you're in Horizon Zero Dawn, and you're pulling back a bow. Usually bows have a lot of tension, and so with haptic feedback, you can pull back the trigger, and with the coils that are inside, it'll make it feel like the tension of a bow,
Mhm.
tougher to pull back. And that's going to be with guns and this and that and environment.
It's going to
And
be
so every
insane.
is going to have a different feel to it. I think that's just plain nutty, bro.
The point that we're getting to is insane. The controller itself also has a built-in mic.
Oh yeah, that is,
A lot of people do forget about that, or don't know about that. It has a built-in mic, and I just hope that the default for every game is to be muted, because if not,
bro. Man, what do you think of the mic? I don't really
I have to hear it, to be honest. Are you talking about the wireless mic that they showed, or the mic in the controller?
in the controller.
I'm gonna have to hear it before I have any thoughts on it, because honestly, I mean, technology is good enough to where it could be a good mic, so we just don't know.
Nah, that's probably. Let's be real here. They have all this stuff in the controller. It's probably gonna sound like a phone mic.
I mean,
That's
maybe, but only time will tell, honestly.
I mean, I'm glad they put it in, but
It's
if
really cool that they had put it in. Now there's not going to be any kind of excuse. It's going to be like, hey, I know you got a mic. Turn it on.
you're right, bro. Man, going back to the Darwin Project. Rest in peace. So
I will cut this. out, or I will cut this into this. Darwin would feel amazing on this, and I am so sad that we can't enjoy it on the PS5.
But they're gonna release another game that's gonna
Uh,
be Project Desk.
I'm
All
not
that.
supporting anything that they make at this point.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna try it.
I
I mean,
have heard that other than Seasons, their game Seasons that they're working on, that they are working on another game in the same engine as the Darwin project, and it's supposed to have the same feel. But why did you kill the Darwin project if you were just going to do that? I can't support anything that they make at this point because I feel like they're going down the same road as the people that made Friday the 13th. They just want to make it for money, and I can't do it.
Mulzak, they shut down the game because it wasn't financially stable. They were
What was the reason that it wasn't financially stable? They didn't try to help it.
no. You got it all wrong. They wrote a whole article about it. Basically, the monetary system and the investors, they were really just not socially, financially inept in setting up that area. So it ended up costing more and more and more, and they just weren't able to support the game. They didn't give up on it. They actually tried.
Mm,
It was
I,
actually,
I can't believe that. No matter, even if it's in an article, man, I can't.
all right, man.
Based on everything, I mean, they didn't even put out. I don't want to get into Darwin. I'm gonna get all salty again. This is a talk with some of our guys from the Discord. We'll get in a chat and we'll put that on the podcast. We'll all talk about that.
All right.
That'd be fun. Get Lemon and Stomach and Boba in here or something. Talk about that.
I'm still kind of salty too. But at least I have closure. All right, back to the podcast.
This is the podcast.
Listen,
Anyway, is there anything else that you want to say about the PS5? I have some other news if you don't, but I'm waiting until you're done with, or we are done with the PlayStation 5 stuff.
well, just one interesting detail. They removed the colors, the OG colors, for the OG buttons. It's all white now. There's no red square, orange
Yeah,
circle.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think it goes with the design really
Yeah, I
well.
mean it goes well with the design. It's just it's not what we're used to.
True.
And, I've had those colored buttons since the PS1, so it's different. It's very different.
Damn, they're really trying something different this time.
I mean, the colored buttons. Okay, I was gonna say they're even on the PS Vita, but they are not because I'm looking at my Vita right now.
not the PSP either. Those are white buttons too. Anyone remembers that? Anybody? PSP? No. Okay.
I love the PSP, but the PS Vita is so good. I wish that they would have actually tried to make some marketing around it because it was one of the best handhelds in my opinion.
Really?
It was
Better than
great. I love it. I
the
still
Switch.
no, the Switch is up there. I'm saying if they would have marketed to the PS Vita and then made investments to improve it, then graphically, then it could have been up there with the Switch. Like it could have been the Switch of its time.
I see what you're saying. Well, that
Because
is.
I think the Vita is like what, 10 years old or something? I don't know. It's old. Let me
Oh,
see. I don't think it's 10, but let me look.
okay, well, Mozak, I'm done talking about PS5 for now.
Pit. Oh yeah, no, I mean it was 2011. Yeah, December 17th, 2011. 10 years almost.
Oh, we're still on that. Okay.
No, the PS Vita. That's what I was saying. Okay, but I had some other news that I wanted to just bring up to, fill up a little bit of this last end of time since we had such a short episode last week. Did you hear about Mixer?
I did hear about Mixer. And I did hear that Ninja and Shroud are gonna be richer than Elon Musk and Bill Gates combined, probably.
Well, did you know what supposedly Ninja and Shroud are trying to do?
No?
Supposedly Ninja. Now, if anyone's listening to this, don't take any of this as fact if you know like something that we don't. But I'm just going based off of what I have heard. Supposedly Ninja, Shroud, and Doctor Disrespect are all in the process together of making their own streaming service.
Huh. That's not gonna work.
I don't know who best to make one than streamers themselves.
Well, yeah.
Shroud honestly is one of my favorite gaming celebrities, I guess you would call him. And I don't know if you've ever really watched him, but the man is just a god at anything he touches.
Yeah, I've seen his gameplay. It's pretty good.
And then Ninja is he's got the hookups to really anybody, honestly. That in my opinion, he seems like that kind of person that has the hookups to like anything that he wants to do, he's gonna figure it out. Right. And then Dr. Disrespect, I don't even know what to say about that man. I've never enjoyed his content.
I don't even know who he is. Honestly.
But no, back to Mixer. I don't know all of the all of the work Microsoft has done in the past year to try to get Mixer to work, and then they sell out, shut down, and merge with Facebook Gaming. Like what?
Yeah. That was
Facebook?
that was over there.
Like I have streamers that I loved watching on Twitch, and they went over to Mixer, and I'm not watching Mixer. I'm sorry. It was a shitty platform. I did not like it. So now you're telling me that my streamers aren't even coming back to Twitch. They're going to Facebook. What?
No, they're probably back to Twitch.
No, most of them are on Facebook because I think that they kept like their contracts and stuff.
I mean, I know Ninja and Shroud, and then they're going back to Twitch.
Yeah.
You got the
Everyone that had a contract with Mixer, I believe, got like a huge payout, but I think that they also some people were offered more money to go to Facebook because a few people that I used to watch on Twitch didn't go back to Twitch. They actually went to Facebook, which makes no sense unless they got paid to do it, right? I mean, who's gonna go be a big streamer on Facebook gaming?
The reason I don't like Facebook gaming is because of how complex it is. You know, you have in Twitch, you have bits, subs, that's it. Or on Facebook gaming, you have a whole bunch of stuff like donate $5 and you can become a South African warthog. Donate $10 and you could become Clutchmaster64 to the streamer. Donate $50 and so on and so forth. This is a lot more complex, which is a lot more user friendly to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man.
I wanted to say that I'm finally going to get to play Fallout 76 because I refused to buy it and it's coming to Game Pass. I refused to buy it just because, like, for online Fallout game, I didn't see it working. But it's coming to Game Pass and it's coming to PC Game Pass, so I get to play it on my computer.
Bro, I still wouldn't play that shit, even if it was free.
I'm getting to try it.
It's buggy looking, and have you seen the monetary practices they're doing? It's just horrible. Completely
Also, I'm just trying to fit in as much news because I screenshotted some, so I wanted to get some by you that you might not have seen. The PlayStation blog actually put this out that they are going to be releasing one indie game per month onto PlayStation Now. Like starting now, they're going to be putting one indie title on PlayStation Now every month. I think that this is a good direction because PlayStation Now is really suffering. What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, I didn't know PlayStation Now was suffering.
Oh,
But yeah,
bro. Like compared to Xbox Game Pass, PS Now is nothing.
oh,
Nothing.
ooh, nothing.
Nothing at all, bro. Like, okay, it has good games if you want nostalgia, but it doesn't have that like this generation stuff. Xbox Game Pass is full of anything that you thought about. Hey, I wanted to play like sometime this generation, and you never wanted to buy it. Well, it's on Game Pass.
Cool.
Everything, all of Xbox's first party games is on Game Pass day one, on launch day. So if you pay for Game Pass, you're good. You don't have to buy the game. You have it.
Okay, I actually didn't know that because I don't use Xbox, so that's good to know. Good
Here,
to know.
I'll read you some of the most popular games on Game Pass at the moment. At least on the PC version. Age of Empires, Ark Survival, Gears 4, the all of the Halo games are on there. Forza, Human Fall Flat, I've heard is really fun. Sea of Thieves, Ori, No Man's Sky, Minecraft Dungeons. I'm telling you, dude, they have everything.
They have Ori,
Yeah.
the newest Ori.
Yes. The newest Ori was on there on day one.
Wow,
Yeah.
I have to go switch to Xbox, man.
No, I do suggest, honestly, if you can, and we'll wrap this up here in a minute after I say this, but I do suggest 100% that if you get like $150, $200 at some point, invest it into an Xbox One S. It is an all digital version, but that's all you need whenever you have Game Pass.
It says $120. That's it.
150 to 200. I don't know what it's going for at the exact moment. I bought mine for 150.
Cool. I know it was that low. I'll take it.
Yeah, I
Shoot.
know that at one point the Xbox One X was down to 150, like on a big sale. But I would say I would honestly tell you, bro, like seriously, watch those deals. Me and you can get into some Xbox games. But is that it for me? You? Because I think that's it for me.
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay. Well, I want to thank everyone for listening. Obviously, we are available on every podcast app that we know about and are able to get on. Be sure to subscribe if you like our content that we provide here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe us if you're watching on YouTube. You know we love you, YouTube. You know we love you. You can follow our Twitter at ThePlayerBasePC. You can follow me at Twitter. Yeah. You can follow me at Mulzak1234 on Twitter. Send us some voicemails or fan mail to ThePlayerBasePodcast at gmail.com. I really, really hope that we can get some voicemails and fan mail here in the next few episodes because I really want to do an episode about it.
Yeah, don't be afraid, bro. Don't be afraid, guys.
And
I got a song.
honestly, oh, you got a song this time?
I got a song.
Okay.
All right. The Player Base Podcast will always be with you because we're so damn cute. Yeah.